Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. This is the Christina Lockett Show, and I'm excited because we have two of our co-hosts with us. We have Larry W. Robinson, and our co-host Lady is here. Lady, Larry, go ahead and tell everybody hello.
What's up, ladies? I hadn't seen you since last year was a pup.
Hello, everyone. Just blessed to be here.
Yes, indeed. Well, we are excited because this is out of our norm. You know, we're live every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time on Raise the Praise 100. But we had an exclusive interview for you. So we are excited to announce that none other than Marcus D. Wiley is here with us. If you don't know him, you should know him. All right. He is a comedian. He's a professor and a media personality. Please welcome him to the Christina Lockett Show.
Yay!
What up?
So listen, he is no stranger to the Christina Lockett Show. He came to the studio. He was on Raise the Praise 100 with us. But right now he is doing something very special, very unique. And so that's why we brought him on. So Marcus D. Wiley, tell everybody the special reason why you're on today.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody. Last time was in the studio, but the first time was on the plane.
Was on the plane, yes.
Yeah. Major thing happening this Friday at 7:30 p.m. at New Faith Church in Hiram Clark. I will be recording my 16th live project.
That's phenomenal. 16th.
Yeah, 16th. This Friday, December the 9th, 7:30 p.m. It's called Grown, Gray, Forgiven. Grown, Gray, Forgiven. And it's just something that I've been working on since the pandemic. And now I'm ready to, record it.
All right. I love it. Well, you actually been on tour. So do you still have some tour dates open?
I have one. Yeah, the tour ends December 31st. It started in September. 50 city tour. I'm about at 47 dates now. And it's been good. I had to, try to get some of this money the devil stole during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, he got to return it back sevenfold then. 100-fold. Let's do that.
Yeah, so I put myself on tour, try to get some of this money back so I can go into 2023 in the black instead of the red.
I love it. Well, we shall recover it all. Lady, you got some questions for Marcus D. Wiley?
Listen, I'm excited to hear about this tour, this Grown, Gray, and Forgiven. When I heard the title, I was like, I wonder what that's all about. So I'm ready to jump into that. I want to know how that all came about. What can we expect?
Yeah. So basically, I learned a lot about myself during this pandemic. The biggest thing was I'm a traveling comic. So when the country shut down, my money shut down.
Right.
But I was looking on social media and a lot of people was thriving when I feel like I wasn't able to, to move. And so it got me to wondering, why was I not on social media? And what I found out in my study was that one, social media came after I was already grown. And so a portion of the show just talks about me being grown and how social media, I'm just used to my business. I come from an era where that's stay out my business, stay out grown folk business.
Okay.
I don't let you know everything I'm doing. I come from an era, don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing. Just all that type of stuff, which in today's time is really not good because social media, everybody want to know they want to know everything. Hey, who your wife, your family, what y'all be doing. And I'm like, yo, I ain't cool with y'all like that. and so, I'm losing, because I'm kind of like that. And then the gray part, people think it's about gray. Of course, I am gray. I use a little just for men,
A little something.
A little something to color it up. But I'm mainly talking about the gray areas of social media.
Okay.
Not only did it come out when I was grown, after I was grown, but it's also some things I just can't do. I can't stand to see people who, let's say, if they giving something to the homeless, but they got to cut the camera on to kind of show everybody.
Right.
And so if you're gonna do it that way, then I question the motive behind, the giving, and so it's just a lot of gray areas, without giving the show away. I just want, but it's just some things that, I'm just not with. I wish I was, but I'm not. And then finally forgiving. Everybody need forgiveness.
Yes, indeed.
But everybody don't like to forgive.
Mm-hmm.
So how can people who need forgiveness not forgive? And so it's a bunch of jokes catered around that, and that's hence the name Grown, Gray, Forgiven. And but it's pretty dope show, if I must say so myself.
All right, toot your own horn. Toot your own horn. Yeah, Larry.
So we appreciate the fact that you're having a live recording on December the 9th.
Yes,
Amen.
sir.
Praise God. Grown, Gray, and Forgiven. So let's promote that. People can go to marcuswiley.com for more information.
Yeah, you can definitely go to my site. It's on there, but also you can go to newfaithchurch.org.
Okay.
That's where you get the ticket. That's where you get your ticket because it's free. We partnered up with some folk. It's like a toy drive. So the toy is the ticket, trying to help some kids, some underprivileged kids, have a good Christmas.
New
And
Faith.
so, we get 1,000 people in there. Just look at that's 1,000 toys.
That's right.
Yes.
That we're able to, bless some kids with. So that's what
Okay, so tickets can be obtained at newfaithchurch.org.
newfaithchurch.org.
Okay, wonderful. So now that we promoted that, got that, I got some questions now.
Yes, sir.
I want to know, and go and tell the truth, shame the devil, Marcus Wiley. Was you a class clown? When did you know that you was funny?
Now, that's a great question. I was a class clown, but not the type that the teachers didn't like.
Okay.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
explain.
Yeah. So I made the teachers laugh as well as the class. So the teacher would always tell me, okay, Wiley, that's enough now, to kind of let me know, reel it back in. I wasn't the type where they hated me. The teachers also liked me. And so I was that type of class clown.
So did you know back then that you wanted to be a comedian, or you was just being yourself?
Oh, no, I was just being myself. I had no clue about being a comedian. Comedian wasn't even on my radar. I went to college because I wanted to do commercials, for Nike and write commercial jingles and stuff like that because I love commercials, and that's what I wanted to do. But, never found a path to it.
Yeah. So when did you decide, hey, I think I'm funny. Everybody else laughing for free. So how about I go and get these coins? When did you?
Somebody else thought I was funny. I was hosting something at my church at the time. I'm hosting it, and I was the funny guy at the church.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lady was at the gala I was hosting, and she called the church and was like, yo, I want to talk to the comedian that hosted that gala. And they was like, we don't have no comedian here. And the lady was like, no, he was the host of the gala. They was like, oh, you talking about Marcus? He ain't no comedian. And so they were like, he a deacon at the church. And so they ended up giving the lady my number. She called, told me she owned a coffee shop and she would love for me to come perform for their 1-year anniversary. I told her I'm not a comedian, but she was like, you're funny. And I got $500.
Okay, I'm funny now.
So whether I was a comedian or not, I was gonna get that $5 that night. You know what I mean? And so I went, tried it. 3 days later, she called me back and she was like, yo, the people out here loved you. That's when Pearland was first growing. And she was
that's
like,
good.
the people out here, they really dug what you did. So we want to do this once a month and I'm gonna pay you $750.
Oh, come on, won't he do it?
Hey.
That's it. That's good.
So now the question. So you hosted the gala.
Mm-hmm.
You was just being your natural self. I think that's important. You were being your natural self.
Right.
You got a call from someone asking you to come and
Do a real show.
Now, when you did that, did you go home and like, okay, let me try to write these jokes, or you just went go be your real self?
Yeah. I didn't really know. I just was really focused at that time on the $500. And I didn't care. I didn't care.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I didn't care if I
it.
bombed or not. I just want, man, where the money at? And so I did it, you know, and I was just telling stories about my family and about TSU when I was in college. You know, I was just telling stories and trying to, you know, make them funny, but I didn't know how to put a joke together, nothing like that.
So now, even today, are you just being your authentic self, or now you know that there's a structure to it and you try to follow a structure?
Well, it's definitely a structure, but I'm still being me. Like, I don't know how to be nobody else but me. My dad always said, he always told me, when you stand in front of people, you know, be yourself. Because if you're trying to be somebody, they not there.
That's
and
right.
since you're trying to be somebody, you not there.
Yeah.
So the stage is empty. Therefore, be yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And I think you bring more laughter to people, and people can see the transparency when you don't lose the essence of who you are. You know, and so a good comedian always brings who they are and not try to be anyone else. And so I can definitely appreciate that.
For sure. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, you mentioned the toy drive, you know, for this live recording. We know you did something special for Thanksgiving. So how can people support you in your philanthropy? You know, how can they support what you do?
Definitely. You can always go to marcusdwiley.com, get all that information. But like you was just saying, the toy drive, I mean, for Thanksgiving, we did this thing called Jive Turkeys. We've been doing it for 16 years. We team up with the Houston Food Bank, and part of the proceeds go to the food bank from the Jive Turkeys comedy show at the Improv every Thanksgiving Eve. It's normally 2 sold out shows, so it'd be a real big deal. And yeah, you can always find me at my website. I give people my website because I still pay for the domain.
Come on.
I pay for the domain. So
there you go.
That's like headquarters. And then on social media, at Marcus D. Wiley on Instagram, Marcus D. Wiley Twitter, and I am Marcus D. Wiley on Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Marcus D. Wiley presents Grown, Gray, Forgiven. The live recording is December 9th at 7:30 p.m. New Faith Church, 4315 Westview Quay. Listen, right here in the city of Houston, Texas. And if you're not at the live recording, there are more tour dates on the way. You said the tour ends December 30th?
December 31st, my last date will be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm gonna be in Dallas after December 10th, Austin December 11th, Raleigh-Durham December 15th. Yeah, I'm winding down. I'm ready to get off this tour and go to my next project, which is called Marriage is Major Surgery.
Come on now.
I like that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Anything else you'd like to share with our listening audience before you go?
My man had a question.
Well, no, I love the fact that you said that you put after the pandemic, you put yourself on tour.
Yes.
I kind of want to talk about that. How did you say, you know what, I'm getting ready to put myself on tour, and like, how did that process happen?
So I'm sitting here, I'm looking at all these bills because I got bills. And I went through my phone and I hit every pastor in my phone that I have relationships with over my 20 years of doing comedy. And I just told him, hey, bro, I'm about to start, or sis, I'm about to start a tour September, go to December. And I would love for your church to be a part of it. And, you know, man, I can't even lie. I may not be a millionaire in money, but in relationships,
That's good.
I'm super rich.
Mm-hmm.
And these folk responded well. You know, some of them said, man, we can't do it this time, which is fine, you know, but a lot of them was able to accommodate me in this tour, and it's just been good.
That's good.
All right.
I wanted you to say that because, you know, a lot of people, and I know we're wrapping it up, but, you know, a lot of people have been affected by the pandemic and loss of jobs, but they haven't tapped into their gifts and tapped into the opportunities and resources that they have. So I think it's awesome the way you just tapped into the gift, first of all, that God has given you, and then your resources, which are your relationships. So that's amazing. Kudos.
That's amazing. And thank you again. Visit his website, everyone. Stay connected. He is a
Yes.
person that you definitely want to stay connected
Yes.
to. Thank you so much for coming back. You always have an open door.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for having me.
All right.